Good morning, everyone. I give you a very warm welcome to those here in the room and also to those joining us online. It's a great honour for me to address you today as Chair of ICMCI on this momentous occasion of International Consultants Day. United by our shared commitment to professional excellence, innovation and impact, we're reminded of the profound role consulting plays in shaping the world around us. By happy coincidence, today is also World Environment Day. I don't know how many of you knew that, but it's so appropriate as we come to our topic for today, consulting for a sustainable future. However, before we delve into the heart of today's theme, I want to take a moment to reflect on the journey that's brought us here. The management consulting profession has evolved significantly over decades, shaped by the complexities of business, economics, and innovation. What began as a niche advisory service has grown into a global industry that influences governments, businesses, and societies worldwide. Each step in our profession's development has added an extra level of maturity and with it, increased global responsibility. But despite that, our profession, unlike our fellow professionals in accountancy, law, and medicine, has remained unregulated worldwide. And events indicate that the question of regulation is a topic which is definitely coming into view for us. More of that later. The early beginnings. The roots of management consulting lie in the late 19th and 20th centuries, where businesses began seeking expert guidance to improve efficiency and operations. It was Frederick Winslow Taylor, with his pioneering work on scientific management in the early 1900s, who truly laid the foundation for our profession. Taylor's principles emphasized efficiency, process optimization, and the systemic study of work, leading businesses to see the value in external expertise. The first consulting firms, like Arthur D. Little, focused on technical research. The 1920s brought a structured, strategic approach to consulting, focusing on financial management and operational efficiency. The emerging of firms like McKinsey and Company, Booz Allen Hamilton, and Boston Consulting Group in the mid-20th century further expanded the scope of consulting, introducing analytical methodologies that shaped corporate strategy worldwide. By the 1970s and 80s, management consulting had become an indispensable force in corporate decision-making. With globalization accelerating, firms began advising multinational organizations on market entry strategies, mergers and acquisitions, and complex financial planning. The introduction of works like Porter's Five Forces gave consultants a powerful framework for competitive analysis, cementing their role in shaping the business landscape. At the same time, technology began transforming industries, giving rise to specialized IT and digital consulting firms like Accenture and IBM Consulting, who advised corporations on integrating technology into their operations, preparing them for the digital revolution of the 90s and the 2000s. But as the 21st century unfolded, our consulting profession faced a new challenge: sustainability. The rise of environmental, social, and governance criteria, triple bottom line, climate change concerns, and ethical business practices have reshaped the consulting landscape. Today, consultants are not only problem solvers and strategists, but visionaries, helping organisations build sustainable futures. ICMCI, as the global representative organisation for management consulting, seeks to play a pivotal role in ensuring that sustainability becomes a core principle in consulting practices. By integrating sustainable strategies into certification frameworks, fostering collaboration across national institutes, and driving thought leadership in responsible consulting, ICMCI continues to champion ethical, forward-thinking advisory solutions. And so, on this International Consultants Day 2025, we must recognise that our profession is at an inflection point. The responsibility we hold goes beyond profitability. It's about shaping a world where businesses thrive in harmony with society and the environment. Our theme today, Consulting for a Sustainable Future, and I want to add to that insights, impact, and leadership. It's more than a call to action. It's a reflection of the responsibilities we bear as thought leaders, strategists, and change agents in an era when sustainability has moved from aspiration to imperative. Beyond sustainability, though, today's consultants operate in an era defined by VUCA, volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. The global landscape is shifting faster than ever, with disruptive technologies, geopolitical instability, and economic fluctuations challenging traditional business models. The role of consultants has expanded from strategic advisors to navigators of uncertainty, helping organizations build agility, resilience, and innovative thinking. In this dynamic environment, successful consultants must embrace adaptability, harness digital transformation, and cultivate foresight to lead clients through complex challenges. The ability to interpret ambiguous trends, anticipate disruptions, and develop future-ready solutions is now a fundamental competency. Consulting is no longer just about optimization. It's about having the agility to ensure long-term survival and success in an unpredictable world. But agility today is not just about quick responses. It's about extreme agility, the ability to pivot seamlessly in unpredictable environments while maintaining strategic direction. A powerful symbol of this agility is the dragonfly, an extraordinary creature that has mastered flight in ways few others have. Unlike most insects, which move in predictable, linear motions, the dragonfly can hover, glide, and change direction instantly, adapting effortlessly to its surroundings. It can move forward, backwards, sideways, all without losing control or momentum. And to those skills, the dragonfly adds an uncanny ability to predict where its prey is going to be at some point in the future. So unlike other predators, lions, tigers, cheetahs, and so on, who chase their prey by following them and attempting to catch them up, the dragonfly predicts where its prey will be and intersects its path. Its, pardon the expression, kill rate is 90%, compared to the average of other predators, 50%. I don't want us consultants to talk about kill rate, heaven forbid, but I do want us to engage in the sort of extreme agility that the dragonfly exhibits. For consultants, the dragonfly serves as a striking metaphor for what is required of us in today's dynamic world. We must anticipate shifts before they happen, embrace multidimensional thinking, and adjust strategies with precision and quickly. Just as the dragonfly's ability to maneuver in any direction makes it an efficient predator, consultants who cultivate extreme agility can thrive in uncertainty, guiding organizations through disruption, positioning them for sustained success. We are living through extraordinary times. The global business environment faces rapid technological advancements, shifting geopolitical dynamics, and urgent sustainability challenges. As consultants, we stand at the intersection of these changes, wielding insights that influence the decisions of governance, corporations, and institutions worldwide. Gone are the days when sustainability was an option. Today, it's a necessity woven into the fabric of economic, social, and environmental stability. The world needs us not only to advise, but to lead, to innovate, to inspire change. The sustainability journey is not easy. There is resistance, there is skepticism and roadblock. Yet we are called on to persist. It asks us to serve as voices of reason, architects of innovation, and champions of a future where businesses thrive in harmony with society and the environment. I want to talk about insights. The foundation of great consulting lies in deep, actionable insights. We analyze data, we assess risks, and we predict trends. However, true leadership in consulting requires us to look beyond numbers. It demands that we discern possibilities, recognize human potential, and foster resilience. Our clients look to us for clarity amidst complexity. They rely on our expertise to navigate the delicate balance between growth and responsibility. Whether addressing climate impact, social equity, or sustainable business models, our insights must evolve in tandem with the world's needs. The era of superficial, one-size-fits-all boilerplate solutions is over. We must bring forth insights that challenge conventions, provoke transformation, and enable meaningful progress. I want to talk about impact. Impact is the currency of credibility. It's not enough to provide recommendations. We must create lasting value. The consulting industry has already led groundbreaking advancements in sustainability, from developing circular economies to refining environmental, social, and governance strategies. But we must ask ourselves, are we doing enough? Are we ensuring that businesses integrate sustainability into their core DNA, rather than treating it as a checkbox? True impact emerges when our work moves beyond reports and manifests in action. It happens when companies reduce their carbon footprints, when societies embrace ethical governance, and when innovation accelerates sustainable development. Our responsibility is to champion strategies that redefine success, not just in profit margins, but in positive societal and environmental contributions. I want to talk about leadership. Leadership in consulting is not about authority. It's about respect and influence. It's about forging new paths, driving systemic change, and inspiring others to do the same. As consultants, we are uniquely positioned to guide industries towards sustainable futures. But leadership requires courage. The courage to challenge status quo thinking, the willingness to adopt new methodologies, and the persistence to uphold ethical standards, even when it's inconvenient. And leadership requires a recognition of the level of responsibility that rests on our shoulders, and the need to protect the highest standards of competence, ethical and professional behaviour. As I said earlier, the consulting industry has historically remained unregulated, but the self-regulation operated by ICMCI and its member institutes provides a beacon lighting a positive way forward for our profession. We have standards of personal competence, ethical behaviour, and robust consulting process that are mandated and employed by our member institutes. And we have an independent accreditation body that ensures that they do that with good governance and management systems. In other words, we have a programme of self-regulation that can be an exemplar to governments, donor funding agencies, and major consulting buyers who want to be assured of engaging consultancy services that are both trustworthy and value-adding. Returning now to our sustainability theme, in ICMCI, we recognise that sustainability must be embedded in the very core of our professional standards, our advisory approaches, and the way we train and develop consultants worldwide. We have taken decisive action to integrate sustainability into our standards and certification frameworks, ensuring that every consultant who earns our credentials understands the principles of responsible business and environmental stewardship. Through specialised sustainability training programs and knowledge sharing initiatives, we equip our consultants with the tools to advise organisations effectively on sustainable strategies. Furthermore, ICMCI fosters collaboration between national consulting institutes, encouraging thought leadership and best practices in sustainability across industries and regions. By working closely with governments, businesses, and academic institutions, we help shape policies and practices that drive real, measurable sustainability outcomes. A specific example of our collaborative work in the sustainability transition is our partnership project with UNIDO in Ghana, where we're providing training and certification for a cohort of their business advisors in the agribusiness sector, using a jointly developed set of standards of competence, ethical and professional conduct, and a robust consulting process that focuses on sustainable business practices. ICMCI is also committed to leading by example. We've taken steps to reduce our own environmental impact by implementing sustainable event practices and adopting digital-first initiatives that align with global sustainability goals. Through these actions, we ensure that our influence is not only theoretical, but practical, paving the way for responsible consulting that genuinely benefits society and the planet. Dear colleagues, today is not merely a celebration of our profession, it's a declaration of our mission and a call to action. It's a recognition that consulting is not just about solving problems, it's about shaping futures. So I urge each of you, as you work with your clients through the coming year, to leverage insights that spark real transformation, to create impact that extends beyond profit to true progress in sustainability and social justice, to embrace leadership that redefines success, sustains generations to come, and demonstrates the highest standards of competence and ethical professional behaviour. Adopt dragonfly capabilities and develop extreme agility to thrive in uncertainty. The world needs us, needs our expertise, needs our innovation, and above all, needs our commitment to sustainable solutions. Let's not wait for change to come. Let us be the catalyst to drive it forward. Together, we can consult for a future that is sustainable and truly remarkable. Thank you.